What show are we gonna see?
I don't know, something by Valance. That's all I could get tickets for.
The Luns? Holden, you're too good. I love you.
I wish you'd let your hair grow out. You have such lovely hair. That sort of thing's in style now. I think I know that boy from somewhere.
Why don't you go over and give him a big soul kiss if you know? I'm sure he'll like it.
What a magnificent show! Know what I mean?
Well, I guess we should...
I have a marvelous idea.
Are you in a hurry? Do you have to be home at any special time?
Me? No. No special time.
Let's go ice skating.
Ice skating? Right now?
You don't want to?
I didn't say I didn't want to. Sure, if you want to.
Do you mean it? Do you really mean it? I mean, actually, give a damn one way or the other. You can rent one of those darling little skater skirts. Jeanette Cruz did it last week.
Well, if Jeanette Cruz did it,
Look, I have to know. Are you or aren't you coming over to trim the tree on Christmas Eve? I have to know.
you have to know.
We have to make a plan.
I wrote you I would. You've asked me that about 20 times. Sure I am.
I mean, I have to know.
Hey, Sally.
What?
Did you ever get fed up? Did you ever get scared that everything was gonna go lousy unless you did something? I mean, do you like school and all that stuff?
It's a terrific bore.
I mean, do you hate it? I know it's a terrific bore, but do you hate it is what I mean.
I don't exactly hate it. You always...
Well, I hate it. Boy, do I hate it. But it isn't just that. It's everything. I hate living in New York and all taxi cabs and Madison Avenue buses with the drivers always yelling at you to get out the rear door and being introduced to phony guys that call the lunch angels and going up and down elevators when you just want to go outside and guys fitting your pants all the time at Brooks. And people always...
Don't shout, please.
Take cars. Take people. They're crazy about cars. They worry if they get a little scratch on them, and they're always talking about how many miles to a gallon, and if they get a brand new car already, they already start thinking about trading it in for one that's even newer. I don't even like old cars. I mean, they don't even interest me. I'd rather have a goddamn horse. A horse is at least human, for God's sakes. A horse you can at least...
I don't even know what you're on about. You jumped from one...
You know something? You're probably the only reason I'm in New York right now. Or anywhere. If you weren't around, I'd probably be way the hell off. In the woods or some goddamn place. You're the only reason I'm around, practically.
You're sweet.
You ought to go to a boys' school sometime. Try it sometime. It's full of phonies, and all you do is study so you can learn enough to be smart enough to be able to buy a goddamn Cadillac someday. And you have to keep making believe that you give a damn if the football team loses. And all you do is talk about girls and liquor and sex all day. And everybody sticks together in these dirty little goddamn cliques. The guys that are on the basketball team stick together. The Catholics stick together. The goddamn intellectuals stick together. The guy that plays bridge stick together. Even the guys that belong to the goddamn Book of the Month Club stick together. If you try to have a little intelligent...
Now listen, lots of boys get more out of school than that.
I agree they do. Some of them. But that's all I get out of it. See, that's my point. That's exactly my goddamn point. I don't get hardly anything out of anything. I'm in bad shape. I'm in lousy shape.
You certainly are.
Look, here's my idea. How would you like to get the hell out of here? Here's my idea. I know this guy in Greenwich Village that we could borrow his car for a couple weeks. He used to go to the same school I did, and he still owes me $10. What we could do is, tomorrow morning, we could drive up to Massachusetts and Vermont and all around there. See, it's beautiful as hell up there. It really is, no kidding. I have about $180 in the bank. And then I could go down, get this guy's car. No kidding. We'll stay in these cabins and camps and stuff like that till the dough runs out. Then when the dough runs out, I could get a job somewhere. We could live somewhere with a brook. We could get married or something. Could chop all our wood in the wintertime and all. Honest to God, we would have a terrific time. What do you say? Come on, what do you say? Will you do it with me, please?
You can't just do something like that.
Why not? Why the hell can't you?
Stop screaming at me, please.
Why can't you? Why not?
Because you can't. You just can't. In the first place, we're both practically children. And did you ever stop to think what you'd do if you couldn't get a job or your money ran out? We'd both starve to death. The whole thing's so fantastic. It's not
It isn't fantastic. I would get a job. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. What's the matter? Don't you want to go with me? Say so if you don't.
It isn't that at all. We'll have oodles of time to do those things, all those things. I mean, after you go to college and all, and if you should get married and all, there'll be oodles of marvelous places to go to. You're just...
No, there wouldn't be. There wouldn't be oodles of places to go at all. It'd be entirely different.
What? I can't hear you. One minute you scream at me, and the next...
I said no! There wouldn't be marvelous places to go to after I went to college and all. Open your ears.
It'd be entirely different. We'd have to go downstairs in elevators with suitcases and stuff. We'd have to phone everybody up and tell them goodbye and send them postcards from hotels and all. And I'd be working in some office, making a lot of dough and riding to work in cabs and Madison Avenue buses and reading newspapers and bridge all the time. And going to the movies and seeing lots of stupid shorts and coming to the attractions and newsreels. Newsreels, Christ almighty, there's always some dumb horse race and some dame breaking a bottle over a ship and some chimpanzee riding a goddamn bicycle with pants on. It wouldn't be the same at all. You don't see what I mean at all.
Maybe I don't. Maybe you don't either.
Come on, let's get out of here. You give me a royal pain in the ass if you want the truth. Come on. I'm sorry. No kidding. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. That's very funny.
Come on, I'll take you home. No kidding.
I can go home by myself, thank you. If you think you're taking me home, you're mad. No boy has ever said that to me in my entire life.
Okay. Come on, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
I got enough on my mind that when she pulls me by the hair, she hasn't much to hold on to.
She just left?
She keeping count on her
She wouldn't have been anyone to go with anyway.